In old school RuneScape, there is one item to rule them all. One item that every account chases. That is a massive upgrade that is needed whether you're an Ironman, whether you're a main, whether you're a snowflake like me, a SlayerLOCKED, and which, yeah, hi, by the way, this is SlayerLOCKED. I'm guilty, welcome. And yeah, if you guys haven't guessed it, today we are going to be chasing the Barrows gloves. This is like second and third best in slot of a glove, and honestly, it's a huge upgrade for any account, and it's found here in Lumbridge Castle. And so with that, let's dive in, as today we will be chasing this item down, and I'm so excited to see what it will do for our account. This item, man, the Barrows gloves, absolutely bonker, huge gear upgrade. And first, we just gotta help this absolutely useless cook that, for one, he couldn't even bake himself a cake. Like, he's basically brain dead, man. He needs us to save him again. And so, to start off the quest, which is kind of crazy, you have to complete a quest, which really isn't hard. You gotta go and make him one of these drinks. I guess this is what gets us invited to the party. I am someone that likes to read the lore, but I can't say I'm the best. So I'm looking up how to make it. And yo, check that out. We got an ad for drinks while looking up this drinking game. That's kind of creepy, man. Like, what? Anyway, I think that's all the right pieces. We just stole them all basically from these poor little gnomes. We mix it all together. I'm feeling a little bit like a thief, I'm not gonna lie. We just took the shaker, we took the cocktail glass, but hey, that's quest complete. And you absolutely must go through this dining room. So now we're being invited to join the giant party with all the boys. It's gonna be all these iconic characters from across old school RuneScape. I can't say that I know all of them, but it's really cool that we get invited. It's like, this was quest 100 too, by the way, you guys. And if I'm being honest, I think this is like my first time ever even attempting it. I know I never completed it. It's kind of embarrassing. Honestly, questing was hard as a kid, man. Maybe you guys would say questing's hard now. I have no idea. I use RuneLite for absolutely everything. I think this is the best thing ever. If we had this like back in the day, man, probably everybody would have had a quest cape. But anyway, so here we are seeing all of these iconic characters like Pirate Pete, man, the bloody loser that we visited how many times to go and kill those stupid spiders. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know who these guys are, but I'm assuming they have something to do with the little like gnome village or whatever. Duke Horatio, of course, and then he's just introducing the rest of these characters here, and we're gonna have to go and save all of them. We'll talk more about it later, but basically, as this Colomancer is gonna appear, he's gonna come to ruin this like anniversary dinner, so to speak. And basically we freeze time, and we have to go and unfreeze time for each of these people individually. It's kind of mental, man, maybe a little more crazy than like a Marvel movie, so to speak, but it's pretty cool. It's amazing that this has been around for how many years now. And it's just such an iconic quest. Great rewards to it. And honestly, here's the stupid evil monkey. Like, what is he even gonna do? He isn't gonna listen to him. Can he even understand the monkey? I mean, he just bloody kicked the king. What? That's actually crazy, man. And you know what else is crazy? For all of you that like and subscribe and support this channel, it means the world to me. I have a goal of getting to 3K next. And when we do, when we hit that amazing milestone, I'm gonna actually try to bake this cake for the family. I'll put it in the video. I hope you guys like when I do that. Anyway, back to the video. So anyway, I'm not going to show you guys the rest of this clip because it's insanely long, but basically all of the people are going to get frozen in time, and we're going to have to unfreeze them by making their favorite meal for them. And so this starts off with us actually having to go and get a kitten, because I didn't realize we needed a cat. You know, the wiki only shows you every single thing you need, and somehow I still managed to miss this. In all honesty, it's not even the only thing I missed. So we got a kitten, Gertrude's cat, completed after literally a year of playing this account. It's kind of mental to say. But what that is, and just to show you guys, here's the full list. So I don't quite have all of this, but I do have all the skills. I didn't have all the quest points, and we don't have quite all the quests, and obviously not all the items, but we'll gather them as we go. And here we are going into Evil Dave's basement because we needed a kitten to come down here. His mother's name is Doris, and she's literally just ripping him that I guess her son lives in her basement. It's kind of mean, man. I'm not gonna lie. I feel bad for this guy. He was invited to the party too, like not showing you all that lore because essentially they needed an evil wizard and he was the only one that they felt comfortable bringing. Like, talk about a pity invite, man. So we got to bring our little kitten here. He's gonna go and chase these rats around. But go figure, apparently kittens can't do it. So I need the cat to evolve. This is some Pokemon. We gotta basically kill some time. Let's go get a few more quests done, like Murder Mystery, which is another prereq that I forgot about. And anyway, let's just move on to the rest of Recipe for Disaster. Apparently for us to help the Lumbridge guide, we need to come here to the Wizard's Tower, and they're gonna give us the ingredients for his thing. We're gonna like bake a cake that looks like a question mark. And you really want to make sure that you don't eat these things. Pretty much every single one you can eat. And obviously a quest point, you know, some experience, what to do, more access to the chest, but I don't really care. I don't plan on using that until we actually can get the Barrow's gloves. So that's one down, boys. Many more to go, but it's exciting, and I can't wait to see what's next for us. Which is actually going to be, honestly, I just want to knock it out. This is probably my least favorite one. I hate Apatol, man. I don't really know how many of y'all were watching for those episodes. A lot of my earlier episodes were not exactly the best. And I feel like this was like, I don't even know, 6 months ago, something like that. But got the Dragon Scimitar from doing Monkey Madness 1. And I have no idea how the F to get down from here, man. Like, anyway, now we got ourselves thrown in jail after I figured out he had to be a human to come down. And it looks like we can turn into a monkey and these guys won't beat us up, so that's kind of cool. And it looks like we need to get ourselves the snake corpse, so we come down here into some weird little pit to get ourselves a snake corpse, and now we can finally go and kill all these bloody monkeys. Basically, we need to kill each type of monkey on the island, to my understanding. And it looks like these ones are weak to magic instead of melee. He was like healing himself. And now, turning into all these monkeys, we can gather the last few bits of ingredients, including this magic shrub. Like, what is this thing? And with all these items gathered, we can actually complete this little monkey agility course now, and go back to the king of the monkeys and give him his little favorite recipe, which of course he didn't even want to tell us about when we spoke to him. Because yeah, by the way, we're in like some weird time warp thing right now, where all these guys are prisoners, but yet outside of this room, they're not prisoners, and it's actually like 2 weeks in the future. Interesting writing, man. Kind of confusing, I'm not gonna lie, but I guess it helps us explain. Anyway, that's quest complete. That is 2 down, a lot of agility experience, more access to the stupid chest. Actually, a teleport to Apatol. That's kind of really good. I didn't even know that came from here. I'm not gonna lie, you guys. Anyway, let's keep this rolling. 5 more council members to go. And now we're going underwater here to help Pirate Pete. And I guess we gotta go meet this dude named Nung, which we've basically killed all his brothers on our Slayer journey, man. But whatever, we're gathering some of his stuff. Pretty cool that we went swimming. We're gonna bring back the recipe to Pirate Pete. Nothing too complicated about this one, if I'm being honest. That's quest complete. Lots of random experience. Pirate Pete's down. 3 to go. Flying through these, man, and really like most of the hard ones I feel like are over. This one is kind of fascinating because we need to like help Sir Amik with we gotta kill an evil chicken to then kill a black dragon to then like summon a dragon. I don't really know, man. That's about as much as I read in the wiki, but it is kind of nuts that this chicken kind of slaps and he's actually got like 120 health. Like, just die. And oh yeah, I didn't change out all my gear, so monkey talisman from one quest, I got on the stupid swimming helmet from another, but whatever, man, it doesn't matter. Dragon City's just carrying. I definitely can't wait till we can move on from this thing, but I gotta be honest, this was such a huge upgrade that has been relevant for so long. I really think the only thing that's gonna surpass it is these gloves. Like, getting these gloves, this is just gonna be carrying us through the mid game, honestly, probably even maybe forever on this count. I don't know. Us being locked to Slayer, it really might be the best thing we ever get. But, so killing these black dragons, like, we can just say spotted. That should be easy enough. And it's going to give us this little charm, I guess, that allows us to summon this dragon. I don't really even know why, but I guess he's going to, like, help us make this secret dish. And by rubbing this coin here, everything goes black. And, oh my gosh. Look at this little thing, dude. He's not what I was expecting at all. Okay, so he's going to cook it for us because I guess we can't cook it ourselves because that makes sense. Oh, and there he goes. He's like a little genie dragon that's actually hilarious. Like, what just happened? This is like the dragon from South Park, little Puff or whatever he was called. I don't know, man. That's crazy, dude. So, I think that should be just about quest complete on this one, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, we can just walk on in, back into the time warp, make sure, oh good, it doesn't say eat. This is like the first one that didn't say eat, I think. Quest complete. We don't want the 4,000 hit points, but it is what it is. And we're getting more quest points, which is great. So this one, I'm not going to lie, was insanely boring. We just want to kill the stupid bird. Quest complete. Cooking, woodcutting, range, crafting. Oh, the range XP sucks. Oh, well, it is what it is. And I think that's all the quest points we need. I think it was 175 to fully complete this quest. So we're doing okay there. Few more to go, and yeah, that was a back-to-back for you guys. So now we're going to do the goblins, and I don't really get this, is that we bring them all these ingredients and a giant, like, explosion just was caused. The goblins are absolutely dumb, man. They're probably on my level of brain power, for being honest. But this is going to be more or less all that he needs. We just bring him everything. He causes a big explosion. And yo, if that hole stays there, that's actually going to be kind of cool. We should check that out. But, yep, that's the room. Oh, yeah, dude, the whole room's bloody black now. Okay. Yeah, it wasn't like that before. That's kind of cool to, like, change the world like that. Oh, he just fell off. I feel like that's, like, out of Disney, man. It worked. Okay, he's celebrating. And, yeah, I think basically he just says he, like, invented fast food. Whatever, that's kind of crazy. Quest complete. That's another one down, man. More experience. None of it really matters. I guess a little farming goes a long way. And now we only have one council member left. So to check back in on that stupid bloody cat, man, I'm going to be honest, you guys, I completely neglected it. I didn't realize that I needed it to be following me around more. And so then I did some AFK Slayer training because, you know, this is a Slayer account after all. I should probably put some of that in the video. And I actually died. So apparently when you die, your cat, like, dies too. And we're going to have to level this cat all over again. It's like only a 3-hour window, but I feel kind of dumb about it, if I'm being honest. It happened while I was on vacation too. So I kind of got really pissed because, yeah, there's one done, 230. And so now this is going to be task 231, man. We have not broken the streak. I don't intend to ever let it break. But it's just going to be some AFK time because I need to make sure I don't let this stupid cat die. And yeah, let's just keep him over here. Keep shoving food in him. You make sure to hit use. And honestly, dude, ice trolls, I know I've already said it in other videos, so slept on. So let's just say, let's skip ahead. This is 3 hours later. Here we are, man. Finally, Evil Dave. And our cat is big enough to kill these bloody things. Okay, didn't kill it. There we go. So you gotta basically gather all these spices, you like dump them into all these stews until you find the right recipe, and then you bring it to Evil Dave. It looks like this guy's down here doing it too, if I'm not mistaken. And there's an orange spice, perfect. We're gonna need a lot more than that. I won't bother showing you guys any more of that. So, look at this though, I didn't realize the cat just turned into a hellcat, man. I feel bad. He was only a cat for like 5 seconds, kitten for 3 hours, and now he's in hellcat. And I think he's stuck as this for the rest of his life. I don't know if it's any better, but it does look cooler. But I just feel bad that he's become evil. I guess I did this to him. Oh well. I feel worse about that than I do letting the first kitten die, man. But anyway, after a lot of trial and error, Evil Dave is in fact free, and now we're in the end game, boys. That is the very last one, so now the Colomancer is essentially defeated. He's banished from Gillinor, but we get sent into his Colomancer's realm to go and defeat him. And that's 7,000 cooking XP, 1 quest point, ability to own a Hellcat. I already owned it before then, but I guess that's just saying that. And now Eris is going to say, hey, it's time to go and deal with him once and for all, and boy, I'm excited. So essentially, all these bosses are going to come. They're all going to be in the shapes of food. Holy, yo, we're about to get, like, declawed, like, specked by this banana into oblivion. Anyway, man, he nearly killed us, if I'm being honest. So I need more food in the future because I didn't realize that you don't get prayer in here. You're not allowed to use it. Like, it's just not possible. Boss 2 is this little flambeed. I guess he's like chocolate or berries. I don't even know. But you can like entangle him and then just range him. And I think that's the play because there's no safe spotting. But yeah, I'm using snare, so he's not staying entangled for long. But there's the 16. He's just about dead. Boss 3 is caramel, which I'm assuming is caramel, like, you know, the liquid. And he does drain our stats. He does freeze us, so you're supposed to stand right next to him. So then he only uses melee as much rather than the magic. And really pretty easy. All these bosses are nothing to like too hard. As long as you bring good enough food. I do have to say I absolutely hated killing this thing before on the Bloody Lighthouse. Now we have to kill it again because it's like all these colors, man. I'm colorblind, bro. Like I'm gonna be honest. I've been checking the wiki this whole time. Like, what color is this? Is this red? Brown? Brown. So I should be using earth then, yeah? Okay. Or fire? Nope, fire didn't hit. Whatever. He's dead, man. We got it done. Now we're against the Colomancer. Actually, relatively easy. You just keep him at range again. Holy crap, he just hit an 18, though. But yeah, it just says keep him at range because he does hit rather hard. And we're just going to run away from him. I also brought this really weird set of gear because it basically allowed my stats to be as high defensively as possible because he has no magic defense. So I should basically always hit. Another 21, dude. Holy crap. Like, he's actually... Colomancer knows what's up, bro. He's gonna, like, freaking kill me if I'm not careful. And, yeah, we're using our best runes, which we don't have many of. I think these are, like, what we've gotten from killing Hellhounds, which, great update. I loved it. If you guys didn't know that, yeah, the Hellhounds now actually drop runes. Crazy to think about. I feel bad for everybody that, like, grinded out Smoldering Stones and wasn't getting death runes that whole time. Hopefully, Josh Isn't Gaming is getting death runes. Or, well, no, he didn't either because he finished that grind. Anyway, dude, there goes the Colomancer. He's going to, like, explode. Yep. Maybe he's not exploding. No, he's definitely exploding. And he turns into all this food. Drops, like, a cake on the ground to be symbolic that we're done. And we are told, job well done, go have access to the chest. That's quest complete for 1 quest point. They should have made it more, man, but I guess it's because you got all those quest points spread out across it. Let's go get this chest. So, I didn't realize it cost 130k. That's like half the price of cannon. So we are literally scrounging up what little we have left to high out from our Slayer journey. It's actually really lucky we got those trolls because that gave us some rune armor. And we're just going to high out all of this. We're past the 130k. And to wrap up this video, I just want to show you guys how amazing these things are. Again, most of you watching probably already have them. But if you're a noob, half like me, man, take the time to start working towards this. This is a great goal for your account. There's all this other random like SH1T in here too. But Barrow's gloves are all that really matters. And yo, that's actually a hard diary complete. Let's see what they look like. Oh, we gotta rub this, by the way. Obviously, we're only dumping. Every lamp always goes on Slayer as long as it can. And boom. 20k Slayer experience. Nice. So, with that, man, we have ourselves the Barrow's gloves. Look at these stats. Melee strength even. Attack, defense. So good. Surely that's going to increase our max hit. But also, it's just so well-rounded for whatever we're using. This is our best glove. We didn't even have gloves before. I can't wait to see where we go with this series. And now we really only have one goal left for the end of this chapter, and that's getting that Bloody Slayer helmet. So hopefully that's next video for you guys. God bless. Bye-bye.